Good morning. I had a great response from the very first video that I did on Monday, so I thought about a Friday, let's finish the week strong kind of video. So one of the things that I want to make sure that I do with these videos are, number one, make them short. Number two, make sure that we understand that I'm not teaching you how to teach or teaching you how to teach kids. I'm just giving little pointers. It's kind of like a teacher's aid. It's kind of like when the teacher has their handbook or the textbook, and the students have their textbook. The teacher has little pointers and little figures that they can use to help accentuate what they are teaching. So I kind of want to make sure that the upcoming videos that I will be releasing are used just for that. I promise I'll make them short. One hitters so you can just watch and go, watch and go. Upcoming videos to be looking for. Teaching videos. The teaching videos with material that you and the students can use as a resource. My 9 rules of spotting. Okay, placement, my formula for balance, the alignment in every position, and how to use arrows that I'll actually use on the video to point out the placements for different kinds of body types for hyperextension. I know that we have a lot of questions about how to teach dancers with hyperextension, how to teach the dancers with straight legs, how to teach dancers with bow legs, how to teach dancers with no arch, with a dropped arch, with a super high arch. Those are all questions and things that we have to deal with every class. So I want to make sure that the videos that I start to put out there are resources that you can use, and they're also references that you can use to send to your students. I'm going to be in the studio on Saturday filming some teaching videos, so I'm looking forward to that. And those of you that have not seen me teach, I do use a stick, and everyone knows their counts, everyone knows their placement, and they're always on. Okay, and it's in no way a means of intimidating. It's it's thorough. It's thorough. When you can hear it, feel it, see it, and do it, you learn the best. And that's what I found that's been most successful in my teaching. Also, there's going to be a series of critique videos. I have several friends on Instagram that have allowed me to use their demonstrations as professional dancers as examples. So I will take the critique videos, show the clip, and then break down the pointers that we work on in class so that, again, you can use this as a reference. You can point your kids to it so that the kids can see the point that you're trying to make in the actual dance classroom. I'm also going to be working on some interviews with working professionals, not so much the celebrities, but professionals, people that are doing this on an everyday basis, where when the cameras are not on, when the audience isn't there, that's the meat of what we want to instill in our dancers, so that as they go into the world, they understand that Hollywood is Hollywood, but real life is also real life. The next series of videos that will be put out are going to be inspirational videos for students and teachers and parents. I don't believe that there's a parent out there that does not want their child to be disciplined or their dancer to be disciplined. And not so much discipline as a drill sergeant as I may come across, but discipline as in you made a commitment, fulfill it. That's it. Just do what I'm asking you to do at this time. Not tomorrow, not in 2 weeks, not after you thought about it. Do it now. Okay? And think about that, teachers. If we had our dancers working full out in the hour that we have them, then they don't need to go home and watch YouTube videos. They don't need to get with their friends and go over their counts. They just need to work fully in the moment that they're in, right there, that hour that you have them, and just let them go out the door. And then if they're getting it, then they actually learn it versus recognize, and then I'll talk about that more. Another big part of the videos that I'm going to start to produce here in the future is going to be that connection, and I'm going to say collaboration, because for so long we've had a separation between sports, we've had a separation between arts, we've had a separation between academics, and that needs to be obsolete. Learning is learning, and if I would have been taught in my physics and my biology and my geometry classes how that applied to dance, I would have excelled in not only those subjects, but I would also excelled in dance, because I need to know. I need to know how, when, why, where the force comes from, why it comes from there. I need to know the structure for me as a learner. So in order for me to learn, I have to hear it, see it, do it, and apply all at the same time. that's the best way to teach the students, because we have audio learners, we have visual learners, we have kinesthetic learners, and then we have the learners that are all three, all in the same classroom, and we're still trying to be effective with that. So I would like to start to bridge the gap between science and dance, algebra and dance, geometry and dance, physics and dance, so that now we'll have a product that is going to be very hard to argue with, because it's not only backed by science, but it is scientific law, and the law is the law. You can't argue with the law. Scientific theory, you can argue with scientific theory because the results are not consistent, but with the law, you always get the same result if you follow the law. So what I want to create is dance law, so that our dancers are working fully in the classroom, they're doing it right, they know what to expect. You have a feather in your hat knowing that what you're giving them is not only backed by what you say in your experience, but there is legitimate science that you can refer to. And when your parents see that you are not only in dance helping them become better people through moving their body, but you're helping them become better students, they're going to understand things better because of the science and the math and the history that comes in learning dance. We're just teaching them to be better students and better humans through dance. And that is the goal with the videos that I will be releasing. I'm looking forward to you guys continuing your support. It is now about 5:15 in Chicago, and I do these videos super early because I live in the city, and the sirens and the noise starts to pick up as people start to wake up. I'm also having my morning coffee before I get ready to go out and do cardio, because I'm disciplined myself, and I'm going to get that cardio done, come home and have breakfast, and then start working on more videos for you guys. I want you to have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.